Hey, it's Dan Nickerson, and welcome to this demo of Socrates version 5. So Socrates 5 is a complete rebuild of Socrates 4. It's much cleaner code, much more SEO friendly, mobile responsive, easier to customize. And what I've done is I've removed a lot of the bloat that 95% of our customers never used. Most of our customers just like the clean header system, the right-hand sidebar. They liked the in-post ad units and other things like that. And so I removed a lot of the slider functionality and other shortcode functionality, and I'll be moving some of that functionality into a plugin, a sister plugin that works with the theme and is included in the theme as well. So essentially you get nice, clean, fast core code that 95% of the customers use already, and then there'll be a plugin that will add in more functionality that makes the theme even better. And so what I'm going to do is, in this demo, is just take 5 or 10 minutes and show you the core features of Socrates 5 and show you how quick and easy it is to set up a new site. So this is a blank install, and I'm just going to show you right here. It's got 2017 installed right here on this page. I'm going to go into Themes, Add New, and I'm going to click on Upload Theme, choose File. This is the Socrates 5 zip. I'm going to install it right now. I'm going to activate it. Okay, you'll see it's activated. I'm going to go back to this layout. I'm going to click on Reload, and you can see Socrates right out of the box. It has the header area. It has a navbar. There's no menu assigned at the moment because this is a fresh install with just some simple example post content. And you can see its traditional look, left-hand blog posts, right-hand sidebar. It has a little Powered by Socrates link that puts your affiliate link here. As you know, that Socrates had the affiliate program for 7 years on ClickBank, and you can just add your affiliate link and earn 50% of any sales right there with Socrates. So there's a search bar, there's a search menu in here as well. And let me just show you some customization elements. So I'm going to go in here, I'm going to click on Customize, and that will pull up Socrates. You're going to see a mobile nav menu here at the moment just because this window that I'm doing the video in is reduced, and I can't really show you the I can't show the full nav without it being mobile responsive at the moment. So first thing to show you is site identity. So we have a optional logo. So if you have a simple small logo, you can just upload it here to replace the text. We have the title and the tagline. If you want to display only the title, you can turn off the tagline. If you want to display the text in the center, you can display it in the center. You can display it on the right. You can display it on the back on the left. You can turn them both on, both off, just the tagline, whatever you want to do. I'm going to turn them both off right now because Socrates is pretty much known for its headers. So let me go back to here, and I'm going to click on header image. So the recommended header size is 1200 by 200. If you have an existing Socrates header that's say 1000 by 150, it's still going to work in here. It might not be perfectly aligned, but it does cover. So there's a background cover CSS command that should make it fit perfectly in this layout. So I'm going to click on Add New Image. And by the way, first thing I'm going to do is set the header height. So I'm going to change this header height to 200, like so. By the way, you can use your arrow key to make it easy. And then I'm going to click on Add New Image, select Files, and then I'm going to grab this Socrates image. So there's a cropping feature. If your image is 1200 by 200, then you can skip the cropping. I do recommend that you skip cropping unless you have a very large image that you want to crop down. So if your image is more than 1200 by 200, you want to crop it, you can use the crop. If not, just skip cropping and everything will fit and work just right. So there is our header image logo. So once again with Socrates, the goal is that when someone lands on your website, they know what your site is about. And we have our Socrates header generator, of course, that comes with hundreds of niche headers. So you can just grab one of our niche headers and add it in here as well. Or you can just use anything like Canva or grab an image from a free image resource and upload it as your background. You can also add the text back on the site too if you want. So if you had a blank header, you could go back here to site display site title, and your blank header is going to look great looking right over this as well. So I'm going to go back here and change that. And so, okay, that's the header image. We also have an optional background image. So if you want to upload a background, you can just do that and select background image, do that. Once again, just a quick tip, background images sometimes can look cool depending on your brand, but for the most part, they tend to slow down your website, and most people just want a clean mobile view. So I wouldn't recommend a background image unless it really works with what you're what your design look you're going for. So then of course we have menus, so you can set menus. We have 4 different menu locations. We have primary, top, footer, and mobile. And what I'm going to do is actually just pause the video real quick, and I'll set those up just so you can see what they look like on the live site. Just hold on 1 second. Okay, I'm back. So what I've done is actually assigned these menus, and I'm going to load back this page right here. So now you can see what the menus look like. So we have an upper menu that has a drop down as well. Then we have the primary nav menu, which has a drop down as well. And then you scroll down here, we have the lower right menu as well. And so the mobile menu, I should mention, there's a custom mobile menu. If you're in mobile view, it inherits the primary unless you set a mobile menu, then it always uses the mobile menu. So once again, Socrates is designed for simplicity and for best practice as far as where links are located. A lot of people use these for like FAQ, contact, or member logins. Then they use this for their primary navigation, and then they'll use this for things like privacy, terms and conditions, disclaimers, those kind of things. So very easy to set up and control that as well. So let me go back to the customization and go back here. And so then we have widgets. So we have multiple widget locations. We have a right sidebar, footer, header, top banner, bottom banner. The top banner and bottom banner is kind of unique to Socrates. And so I know people like sliders, I know people like big calls to action, and so what I've done is I've built a really flexible widget system. So I can go in here and add a text widget, for example, and then I can add some custom CSS code or an HTML code, and I'm just going to paste this little custom code, and you can see it, boom, it adds a top banner widget right in this location. So you can either add AdSense code, you can add an affiliate banners here if you want. I know this is HTML code, some people freak out by that. But what I plan on doing is maybe having some short codes and having a lot of sample content code where you can just go to our members area and copy and paste different calls to action. There'll be, you can obviously put an opt-in form in here. You can put in a video if you want as well. You can use widget visibility plugins to change the location of these. So if you want this to only appear on pages or posts or categories or tags, you can use a free widget visibility plugin to just change those locations. There's also a bottom call to action as well. So let's just imagine that you have one website right now that you're really not monetizing with any particular call to action. Well, if you switch to Socrates, you can just use this little thing and you can change the calls to action on any page you want just by creating multiple widgets without having to learn how to use page builders and sliders and all that kind of stuff. So very simple, very effective. Just add a little link on here and you can have an instant call to action on your website. So let me go back. So once again, we have the right sidebar. We also have a header widget as well. So this will appear right here. So you can set a little, if you want to put an AdSense ad, for example, if you want to put an AdSense ad in here, then you can just use the header area widget to load that right in this area. So actually, let me just do that real quick. I'll add a little text. I'll add some text. Let me just add this code as well. I'll see how this looks. I haven't tested this, so I'm going to go back here, save and publish. Then let's look at the live view. And so you can see how that kind of looks in here. So top banner widget calls to action. But obviously, if you have a logo to the left, if you're going to use this area, you're not going to use an image like this. You're going to put the text on the left here. But it's a really simple, cool, effective way to get quick ad locations or call to action locations. Okay, so actually let me get rid of that because that's just kind of distracting. So I'm going to delete that right now and go back here and go back here. And then of course we have static front page, which is default WordPress functionality. We have additional CSS, so if you want to add some custom CSS or make a change, you can do that. Fonts and font sizes. So if you want to change the body font to Georgia, for example, I just changed it to Georgia. These are all the most popular web-safe fonts, and then I have popular Google fonts. So I have Droid Sans, Lotto, Montserrat, Oswald, Open Sans, Roboto. So I can change it to another Google font. You'll see it change right there. I'm going to go back to Lotto. Same with headings. The headings will control actually the nav area and the image titles here. So if I want to go back and change this to Oswald, it's going to change this right here. And then you can change the title font, title tagline size, body font, post listing, widget title, and so forth. So lots of things you can change with the customization. We have social widgets, so you can add in your social URLs, and then you can drag our social widget into your sidebar to display the follow links. For example, follow us on Twitter, find us on Facebook. And then we have footer and affiliate links. So Socrates has an affiliate program and has for many years with ClickBank. So if you have a ClickBank ID, which anyone can get, you can go in here to the copyright area and you can change SocratesTheme.com to your affiliate link and earn 50% of every sale. And if you don't want to put the affiliate link in here, that's fine. But we do have people that make sales just from having the simple affiliate link in their site. But otherwise, you can just put your company name as well. We also have widget locations. So there's 3 or 4 widgets that are in the bottom widget area. Okay, next, let's go to, did I cover colors? Maybe I didn't cover colors. Colors, you can change everything from background colors, text, headings, link colors, accent colors, top bar background. So if you wanted to change the primary nav, for example, to, let's just say black, I can change the primary nav to black just like that. And I can change the navigation text to white. And I'm just going to click on save and publish and then reload so you can see what it looks like on this site. So you can see what it looks like here on the primary nav. So you fully could change all this stuff very easily. All right, let's go back. And then finally we have other. So other is something that I'll be expanding on, but a lot of people like to hide the date and author line. So if I click on hide date and author line, it should disappear. I'll check the other. Now it's gone. So that's gone. And then display full content instead of excerpt on index pages, you can do that as well. So I can click on this and that should change. A little quirk of the code, I need to fix that. And so that's how that kind of code works there. So you can make those changes. So I'm gonna click on save, publish. You'll see this date change. So now the date's gone and it's full posts and so forth. Let me just show you while I got the widgets right here. I will go back to widgets and I will go footer, add widget, recent posts, and then click save, publish, reload. And then you can see that there's a widget down here. So you can see the widget appears. So that is a general overview of the customizer features. I want to show you one more thing, which is if I go into the page editor and I click on edit page, Socrates has multiple templates. So we have a full width template, which is no sidebar. We have a landing page template. We have a left sidebar template for pages. We have a masonry template and we have a member area template. The member area template has its own custom sidebar, as does the left sidebar, has its own custom sidebar. And then we also have things like disable the title, so you can hide the page title. And what's very cool is that you can set a custom header image per page. So if I want to set a custom header image for this particular page, I'm going to grab this blank image here and then click use this image, update, open a new window, and then you can see I have a different header. So I go here, it's going to be that header. There, it's a blank header. So you can set a custom, so just think if you have different areas of your site, whether you have a contact page or whether you have a member page, you can upload a header that has that text on it to describe where they are on the site. Let's just say that you did an affiliate review blog. You could create affiliate headers for different products and upload them for anything. You can also do the same thing with categories. So I go in here to categories and click on edit this category, for example. I can set a custom header image for a particular category. So just think of all the flexible things you can do with Socrates. I will be adding more tutorial videos as well, but this is just a general overview of Socrates 5, how simple it is to use, how fully mobile responsive it is, and there'll be more coming, and I hope you enjoy it, and let me know if you have any questions, and thanks for your time.